Hello and welcome to the new episode of Hit the Road Tenerife. Today we are in Tegueste, which is in northern side of Tenerife. As you can see, we have super cute church square. We have very quaint restaurants, Canarian architecture with the cute Canarian balconies. And today we're going to take you to Bajamar and all the way to Punta del Hidalgo. So come on, let's hit the road.
Okay, welcome back again to another Hit the Road Tenerife. This time you can just probably see we've got a Gata here on the back. Welcome back, Gata. So yes, we are just leaving the little quaint village of Tegueste, and we're just making our way down now to the north coastline on today's important route, which is the TF13. So that's our key route today. So TF13, if you're going to check that up on Google Maps, I will drop a link of the map itself in the descriptions, so check out the descriptions on the video and I'll drop a route on today. But really it's quite simple. It's just mainly the TF13 that we're staying on from Tegueste down to Punta del Hidalgo. Well, actually first we're going to Bajamar, then Punta del Hidalgo. They're two little coastal towns next door to each other. So as you can just see in front of us there, we're just you can just see the Atlantic Ocean there right in front of us there. We are on the north side of the island. So just coming up to a junction here now, so just making sure everything's clear and we are good. It's caravan times at the minute. He's going off to the left hand side, we're going straight down, so straight down there, and there you can just see on the signs there TF13, which you just mentioned just before. Again, we're just staying on that and then going down. Weather wise, it is brilliant at the minute. We are now certainly in the height of summer. It's July. We've had some, if you've been watching the last, I think what, 2 episodes, it has certainly been hot and it's getting hotter. So this is actually, what we're on now, we're on Sunday, it's July the 9th. It's around about, I would dare say it's around about 28 or 29 degrees. Glorious at the minute. So yeah, 28, 29 degrees, and it is forecast to get even hotter by this coming Wednesday. So this coming Wednesday we're predicted to be around about sort of like the mid to late 30s. We're really coming into a heat wave. We've had a really hot summer so far, and the predictions are for it to continue. I've certainly not been this hot and uncomfortable on Tenerife for a long time. So much so I'm not really getting good quality sleep at the minute. So it's been tricky to say the least, been those really sticky humid nights. So yeah, hot and hot again. So just making our way down on this fast little route section of the TF13 down towards our first stop will be to Bajamar, and you can just see again, I don't know what this village is actually on the left hand side, can't remember what it was called, but yeah, you can just see ahead of us there is the Atlantic Ocean. Oh yeah, I've got a new fitting. More direct actually now rather than it being below me, but hello there. So yeah, just got a new fitting there for the GoPro, just to raise it a little bit more in front of me and to bring up the height a little bit. You can just see on the side there the TF13 to Bajamar, and that's what we're going to do here, just cut across on this roundabout section. If I do a right here, that actually takes me to a place which we'll do another time, which is Tacoronte. Bajamar, only 2 kilometres, and then Punta del Hidalgo, which is next door, is 5 kilometres there. So it's a very quick route, to be fair, from Tegueste. If you want to get to Tegueste, it's really a nice easy route just to pick up from La Laguna. So La Laguna is just in the proximity. But just check out some of these views here. Just amazing, aren't they? Amazing. I really do like the north side, and the weather's perfect here today as well. Really nice. A little bit on the windy side, I've got to say. It is very breezy at the minute on both sides. I left Santa Cruz today, which was breezy. So just straight ahead of us there, you can just see a lighthouse. I think you can just make that up on the GoPro, and that is Punta del Hidalgo. That will be our last stop for us today. Straight ahead of us here, and certainly on the right hand side where you see this mountain face here, this is really actually part of Naga. Some great little walks up there. So just point when the tree lines on the right hand side clear up, just point the camera. You can see it now actually. So if you just point the camera up there, you can just see the Naga mountain range. And then yeah, just through there you can just see Punta del Hidalgo, which is the white lighthouse just in front of us there. That's what we're going to be making our way towards. Really famous, I say really famous, really popular for surfers here, Bajamar. You'll soon realise why, because just the surf, the well, I'm not a surfer myself, but you can just tell, you know what I mean, with the sort of the waves that they get here. It's just absolutely perfect, really good. I believe it can be tricky. It's a difficult one. You've got to be kind of like a really good high-end surfer, I believe. It's not particularly favourable if you're a beginner, but yeah, certainly fantastic area for surfing here. And also what you'll find is when we get a bit closer, or when we park up and show you around Bajamar and Punta del Hidalgo, is it's good for these little rock pools that you get. They're not really necessarily like the beaches of the south, or anything like, say, like Playa Teresitas. So they're not, they're not sandy beaches or anything like that. More rocky areas, and they've got these really nice rock pools. So it's famous for those. But certainly you can probably just see some of the sort of building infrastructure around here. I think this was starting to become popular through tourism back in the 60s. So when places like Puerto de la Cruz, which is the big resort area in the north, when that started becoming popular, so did these areas as well. So the architecture is a little bit old school. We will be eventually, as I said, because it's not too far, we'll be making our first stop in Bajamar, which I'm just having a look out for now because it's actually upon us. So it's off towards the left hand side, which will then drop down into the Bajamar area. I think I could have actually, no, I couldn't have gone down there, it was a one-way system. But it's fairly soon where we'll be doing our turning point. I'm just trying to look out for that at the minute. What's the time? 17:04, and it is still red hot at the minute. It has been hot, very, very hot. Yeah, we're just coming up. You can see actually on the boat Bajamar and the Piscina Natural, and then the Paseo Maritimo. Yeah, they've got some kind of like really amazing rock pools. I've never been in them actually. Well, I'm never dressed for it. I should actually have put like a, well, I guess I've got a rucksack. I should have brought my speedos with me. I could have taken a bit of a dip in the in one of the rock pools. But then say that you got to carry towels, blah blah blah, and so on. I need to get a bike box or something like that for my bike, and then I can carry a bit more equipment. But usually, for equipment wise, I'm always carrying around like bits and pieces for the camera and so on. But anyway, we're going to do a left here. And then this bike's going down. So we're just going to drop down here now into Bajamar. So a nice little one-way system. And then just going to drop down here. Oh, looks like there's a bit of traffic ahead of us as well. Probably just someone just parking up at the minute. But I'll tell you one thing, I'm going to get an opportunity. I'm going to lift my visor up because I'm red hot. So yeah. My God, it's about, must be still around about 28 degrees. Agata's just behind me there. Do you want to pop in? Can probably pick you up here, you know, Agata, if you want to say hello.
I can't. Hello. Probably can't hear me.
Probably will be able to pick you up, you know. Actually, just faintly. So just going to make our way down here now. I think it was just somebody parking up, really. But yeah, these places do get extremely busy. Of course, at the weekend as well. There is tourism here. There's no question about that. But it just becomes really popular with the residents. And there's some great little sort of seaside restaurants as well. But yeah, it's more residential, I think, these days now, rather than holiday resort areas. So we are just going to whiz down here. Well, but yeah, wait until you see down here, because it is just amazing. I can just see the surf is up just ahead of me. Again, I'm not too sure if you could just picked that up on the camera, but the surf is definitely up. Not seen any surfers yet, but I just don't think from what I've seen so far they've been actually visible on site. But as we sort of just go to the left hand side here, as the road bends down to the left, probably start to see if there's some surfers around, but I'm not seeing anything. Oh wow, it's looking busy anyway, for sure. Actually, I don't remember. Actually, there is a beach down here. I don't remember a beach being down here. I think that must be new. That must be a new area completely. We're going to park up in a motor area on the left hand side. Whoops. Oh yeah, sorry. I should have let him go, really, shouldn't I? I shouldn't have. I wasn't concentrating. That's basically it. So we're just going to park here. That's perfect. Park there. There we go. Boom.
So we are now in Bajamar. If you are in the north of Tenerife and you are searching for a beach day, you have to come here. You probably have heard behind me. There is a huge natural pool and there are really big waves. So what people are doing are standing up and the waves are hitting them, throwing them to the pool. So if you're searching for a typical Canary beach day, this is a perfect place to go. We also have an awesome new beach actually right behind James there. We will show you in a minute. And it's just something a little bit different. The north is so much more dramatic. The waves in the oceans are huge. It is a bit more cloudy, but definitely much more Canarian. So now we're going to take it to Punta del Hidalgo.
Here we are. Do you want to have a wave together? There she is. There she is. Agata is in the house. So just leaving the little coastal town of Bajamar. Very cute Bajamar. I get it. Some great little restaurants, cafe bars, nice little Triumph there as well. But as you can see at the weekend, very popular and stunning. You know, those rock pools are absolutely stunning, aren't they? Why go to a water park when you can have your own wave pool? No need to go to Siam when you've got places like this. Although I've got to say, Siam Water Park is amazing if you haven't been there. We're going to just go to the top here and turn left to our next stop, which is Punta del Hidalgo on the TF13. So we've just been staying on, well, it's the only road we've been on today, the TF13. Bit of a tight junction this, and a fast road as well. So just got to keep my wits about me, and then there we are on the TF13. So there you go. It's 17:35. Just close my visor for a minute. It's 17:35, and just then the temperature of, well, it just dropped one. It was showing 28 and now it's 27. So there we go, just leaving Bajamar now. To the right hand side of me there is the Anaga mountain range, and then the left hand side of me is the north coastline of Tenerife, and of course the Atlantic Ocean. More signs there to go down and park up. Well, in fact, actually, that was where we turned before, wasn't it? To go down to the Piscina and the rock pools and the Paseo Maritimo. Well, we're just going to go straight on here now, and then off we go. We're basically going over there and dropping down into Punta del Hidalgo. And now this keeps coming up on my Facebook feed, which is the Neptuno Hotel, and unfortunately it's been earmarked to be demolished. So it's coming down. I think that was certainly built in the 60s. It was one of the first hotels here on Tenerife, and yeah, unfortunately it's been earmarked to be demolished. So just seen some cracking photos of that back in its heyday. There's an interesting Facebook group which actually will drop down in the description of this video, which is the I think it's called Antigua Tenerife Facebook group. Antigua, yeah, something like that. Antigua Photos de Tenerife, and they're old. Basically, people just like pull up photos from the 60s, 70s. In fact, actually, I've seen photos back in sort of like 1900s, even late 1800s, actually, believe it or not. And they post it in there, and you know, it's one of those really sort of like fantastic nostalgia groups. Punta del Hidalgo, funny enough as well, you can just see a big major, I don't know what that hotel's called, but again, all the architecture is very, very old school, and like I say, it kind of originates from back in when they were developing the tourism in the north side of the island, way before anything started in the south. It all started in the north. You can probably, if you haven't, have a look. But in Puerto de la Cruz, you know, even the likes of the Beatles, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr. Don't think John Lennon was here, but they went on a short holiday break from filming. What was the film that they were filming? I think it was Help, and they just wanted a break and came to the north of Tenerife. Well, that's all they could do, because the south resort just didn't exist. It was just in the north, and so places like this, yeah, they still carry that characteristic of the sort of like 60s hotel build. So, but it's still a lovely area, and like I say, I always really like the north side. And also, I don't know if you just noticed, actually, Bajamar's just next door to Punta del Hidalgo. And, just slow down here. We're going to do a left here, actually, anyway. We've already come up to Punta del Hidalgo. So it's only it must be a difference of 2-3 kilometres. And as you can probably see already, the weather's just a little bit different. It's a bit more... Bajamar was a bit more overcast. And here, we just obviously just got a break in the cloud here, and then we're just going to make our way down. Oh, look at that. Sea's a little bit rough today on Punta del Hidalgo. Yeah, Agatha just pointed to me. I think I can't hear what she just said, but she's probably just going, "Whoa, look at those waves there." Not seeing any surfers out today either. There's got to be some surfers. Usually they're kind of tucked around the left-hand corner here. And then these, if I remember rightly, just in front of me here is where the pools are. But we're going to just pull up somewhere, park the bike, and then show you around. There's normally a motor parking place just on the right-hand side here. But I think it's full, or is it? Then there might just be one. Oh, there is. In fact, actually, there's a couple of them. So we're just going to park here. In fact, it's got to be just... I know! There we go. Cheekily. So, last stop for today, which is where we are now, is Punta del Hidalgo. Only a short distance from Bajamar, about 2-3 kilometres, but as you can see, just in the area. Fantastic. typical, stereotypical Tenerife black beaches, and you've got the rock pools. You've got lots of people out on a Sunday just enjoying themselves. Just look at those waves just crashing over the rock pools here.
And it's awesome place also for the surfers, that maybe you can see a few of them behind me. And if you're coming here, make sure that you try local seafood. It's my favorite place for seafood. I absolutely love it.
What's your favourite seafood?
Calamari.
Calamari, that's a northern accent. Calamari.
Calamari. So if you want to hear more of my northern accent, make sure you like, subscribe and hit the notification bell, and we will see you in the next episode.
Bye for now. Hit the road, Tenerife.